Hi and welcome to the last of these 4 videos. Today is the last Tuesday of January. So, all the kids are back at school and we're all now dusting the cobwebs off and we're all now getting going with business for the year. If the year was one day of test match cricket, then I sort of consider this week as being the first over of the first session on day 1. And, with Easter, of course, being the lunch break. And for the next 2.5 months until Easter, it's just going to be about push to try and get some runs on the board, to try and get the year off to a good start. The first one of these videos was in early January, and I reflected back on what 2018 was like, and I started thinking about what we were going to be trying to achieve in 2019. In the second video, we talked about what we see as the really exciting opportunity that's available not just for Flat Planet but for all businesses looking forward into 2019, and that is the opportunities that are present in Southeast Asia. Look, I know just about better than anybody, given the nature of Flat Planet's business, that most people think of the Philippines and Vietnam and Malaysia and so on as countries that you outsource jobs to and take advantage of the talents that are up here and take advantage, to be frank, of the labour arbitrage. I think moving forward, and we really encourage you to think this way as well, that the future is going to be about using companies like Flat Planet as a platform that you can use to build on the business opportunities that exist up here. We've already had a couple of customers that have done so well selling their products and services up here in Southeast Asia that they're actually sending work back to Australia just to keep up with it. There are enormous opportunities up here, and for 2019 what we'd love to do is to talk to you about how we can help you by providing you with a safe pair of hands and a stable platform that you can use to build an operation for you that's up here in Southeast Asia and that's focused on winning business up here in Southeast Asia. Of course, this week, being the first week back in real business, when everybody in your office is probably all back from holidays now, you would notice in your own business the vibrancy and the energy that's come back into your office now that everybody's returned. And it's a really good time to reflect on the idea that any business, no matter what it is that the business does, is only ever as good as the sum of the people who work for it. We believe that at Flat Planet, and we're always talking to our prospective client, to our customers and our prospective clients up here. Don't come to Southeast Asia and look for the cheapest you can find. Instead, why don't you come to Southeast Asia and look to secure the best talent that you can afford? And to be quite brutal about it, the truth is that if you come here with that attitude, you can actually secure skills and talent into your business that is just unaffordable in Australia. You can get access to incredibly skilled, incredibly well educated, incredibly passionate and wonderful people up here for just a fraction of what it might cost to get the equivalent skill set in Australia. It's not just about entry-level jobs. What it's about is giving business a pathway to hold true to the idea that any business is only as good as the people who work for it. And up here, the bang that you get for your dollar is so much more. Logically, it has to be. If you think about it, most people up here in Southeast Asia, coming up from places like Australia and from the US and Europe and so on, are all scrabbling around looking for just the cheapest they can get. It's like a feeding frenzy. But if you have an attitude to business where you want to focus on securing the best people you can afford, there is much less competition up here for those kind of people. Think about your business this year in terms of how do I build the best team possible in order to secure the best future possible for my business. And that is something that Flat Planet would love to help you with. All the best, and we hope to talk to you sometime during 2019. Thank you.